Simon, thank you. Mauricio, hello.
Hello.
I'll start for me by asking you a couple of questions about the end of the transfer window because we've not seen you since then. First of all, the Mauricio Pochettino deal, it all sounded very dramatic. First it was going to be Everton and then you came in and got it. How pleased are you to have his services?
I was relaxed, I was in Spain. It's not too worry about that. I think happy. And then I was happy before, to the last few days, with the squad that we have, and after we had 3 players on the last few days, I was happy too. I think that we have a squad to compete in a different competition. It will be tough for us the season, and nothing to say. Only that I am happy with my squad.
He made a big impact, of course, at Euro 2016. What specifically do you feel he can give you, and is he likely to feature against Stoke?
You asked me about Sissoko.
Yeah.
Sorry. Yes, I think that I think it's a player that can help us a lot. I think that how he is because last season was in Newcastle and the Euro that he made was fantastic. I think that is another player that can help us. I think that we have a very good squad, very good player, and he's a player that can bring experience. He can bring that is a player that is fast, strong, different possibility to play, and when you play a lot of game and you have a lot of competition to play, you need to keep your level.
And will he be in the squad for?
Sorry?
Will he be in the squad for the Stoke game?
Maybe yes. He arrived yesterday. I think he's in a good condition, and tomorrow I will decide if he's on or not on the squad.
The club were linked with Isco as well during the transfer window. Was that a close run thing? Did you?
I think no. I think that was a rumor, but I think no.
And Jules Kevin and Kudu from Marseille. I mean, how come that didn't actually finally happen until deadline day itself? Because it seemed you were.
But football is not only the football decision. You need to sign contract. You need to be agree with a different club. You have a lot of competitor that want to sign player too, and sometimes it's difficult to handle the timing. But on the end, that I think that it was good that we have the player.
Before the international break, I think you described it as crazy. Now that it's over, do you still feel the same way? And have you come through relatively unscathed in terms of injuries and fatigue from your players?
Yeah, I think that is always is difficult to manage that because to prepare the game against Stoke, we have 1-2 days, no more, and always is to deal that with the players that are tired, travel a lot, and you need to fight, or you prepare the game and you push a little bit in a physical condition to try to prepare the game, or you give rest more and you prioritize the physical condition. Always is difficult, but we cannot complain now. It's only to tell you that it's difficult for them. It's for that. Sometimes we need to rotate the player. They are not a machine, and they are a player that can be tired sometimes, and it's difficult for them to keep the level in every game.
I'll get the Harry Kane question out of the way. We spoke to him yesterday, actually, and he was saying that he remains confident that if he keeps doing what he's doing, the goals will come. Is that how you feel about it? And do you think we're going to see what happened last year repeat itself this year?
Yes, I told you that I signed again to the same season for him. That start late to score and then score 25 goals. But always is. He needs to be quite calm. Always difficult when you come from the Euro, and then the expectation from him is massive because in every ball that he touch, all we wait that score goals, Harry, and that that is difficult when you need to be fit, you need to be and to give your best. But it's only, I think, it's about to be patient and time and work hard for him, and it's sure that they start to score again.
Physically, he's in as good a shape.
Yes, now it's much better.
The Champions League, of course, starts next week. Does that in any way influence your selection for this weekend?
No, because the most important game is Saturday against Stoke. No, we not change because Wednesday we have another important game. The Stoke game is the most important.
No, all I was going to say was, I guess the way you cope with the Premier League and the Champions League potentially is going to define your season, isn't it? Last year you had a great title charge, but you didn't have to contend with the Champions League. This year you do.
Yes, I think that Tottenham and we have a squad for compete for every competition, and I think that is important to keep the level. It's for that now. I think to add player like on the last moment, like Sissoko, can help us to keep this level and compete in different competition with the same guarantee.
How much of a boost was it Christian Eriksen signing a new long-term deal?
Well, I think it's important for him, it's important for the club, for us. Now, stop the rumor and to be focused in play football only. And I think that is the last time that we talk about Christian Eriksen contract or some rumor. No, I think that is good for him, it's good for the club, and I think we are all happy.
How's Hugo Lloris? What sort of state?
No, Hugo is good. The last 2 weeks training very well. He's ready to be available for tomorrow, for Saturday.
Okay, well that's good news.
Yes.
Just last one from me. It's Stoke away. You had a fantastic win there last year. I mean, one of your best performances of the season, arguably. I know each time it's a different game, but can you use that experience as an inspiration in any way for the weekend?
I think that every game is different, and now it's a different season, different player too, and we are right in a different moment of the competition. And for me, football is present. It's not what happened last season or yesterday. For that, it's very important to be focused. And it will be a very tough game. They signed a very good player too. They changed a little bit their squad, and I think always it's tough to play because Premier League, every game is tough to play.
Mauricio, how much better do you think your squad is this season compared to last season?
No, I don't like to compare. I was happy first season here with my squad. Second season that we achieved to play in Champions League today, and the third place on the Premier. I was happy, and now I am happy. I am a manager or a person that always happy with my squad.
And you feel that you have different players who can perform different roles. You've got flexibility in your squad.
Yes, it's true that today when you look the squad, you can play in a different way. That is important, and you have different alternatives to play. But still the same. Always, in my opinion, always we can improve. It's sure that next season we can improve, and we will improve. But always happy with my squad on that.
Here comes my Harry Kane question. We were here precisely this time last year, and you said pretty much what you've just told us about he needs to stay calm and the goals will come again. The only difference this year is that he has suffered a disappointment during the summer. And do you think that makes a difference? And how do you repair that in somebody's mind?
Yes, but last summer was the same, because the expectation with the under 21 on the Euros was to win the tournament. But remember, after 3 games he didn't score, and was big disappointed for him. And now is the same situation, but he is more mature. He is got more experience. I think it's a different period in his life, and I think it's no doubt that he starts to score again.
And now you have more alternatives up front with Janssen as well. How do you see that all working, and where Harry is going to play? Is he always going to be playing in that sort of number 9 role?
Well, I think that we have different alternatives. The different thing that in the first 3 games we always have 1 week the gap to prepare the game. And sometimes we decide to play with Harry and Janssen, and another only with Harry, like Everton or Liverpool. And but when now we'll start Saturday, we have 7 games in 20 days, and until Christmas it's a crazy schedule. But I'm sure that we will play in with a different position, different names. We rotate the squad, sure, and I think that all this player will have the possibility to play and show the equality.
And one last question: how frustrating is it for you? You are well known as a man who coaches a lot on the training ground. When you don't have the time in between games to improve what you want, does that not drive you mad?
Yeah, okay, yes. I am the style of manager that want to work on the pitch and like to work on the pitch. But when we don't have the possibility to work on the pitch, I take a plane and go to Spain to spend time.
Ben, one question.
Mauricio, you mentioned it was good to resolve the Eriksen situation so he can focus on the football. Do you think the speculation was distracting him and affecting his performances?
To be honest, we always were behind him to try to help, but in your inconscient maybe can affect, no? When you are in a process to discuss and to negotiate your future, no? Because on the end it's not money, it's your future, and sometimes it's difficult. But Christian is a player that we trust in him. He's very happy to stay here, and no doubt that he improve his performance in the future.
Last season, when you spoke about Christian, you said he's another young player. We need to let him have ups and downs with his form. Now that he's got a new contract and he's earning more money, would you like to see him be more consistent and maybe be dominant for a whole season?
Yes, but I think if the club give him a better contract, it's because he deserved that. And it's not about money. The performance is not about money. It's only about to be focused in the training session, to improve your fitness, your quality, your relationship with your teammate on the pitch, but no doubt about Christian Eriksen's quality or skills. It's sure that only that all the players, the younger and the more experienced players, have up and downs during 10 months or in their career, and the problem that now is all more that we want all, and we expect from all the players that they perform well every game and play and score goals, and that is difficult. But no doubt about Christian that he became a very important player for us, like was in the last few years.
And Mauricio, how's Danny Rose? Has he got a hamstring?
Yes, he feels very disappointed after to got injury on the national team. But I hope that it's not a big problem, and he recovers as soon as possible and can be available again.
So he's out of Stoke and
Yes, he's out.
And Monaco, do you think?
Maybe out too.
Okay, nice.
Obviously, with Christian signing his new deal, you signed a new deal in the summer, and the likes of Harry Kane and Danny Rose have come out the last week saying they'd like to see out their entire careers at Spurs. It's obviously a feel-good factor around the place at the moment. Can you envisage other players in the coming weeks also committing their futures, maybe with new deals?
Yes, sure. That is another player sign new deals on the future. Sure. I think that we have a squad that the main group is very happy, And you know, sometimes some players are not happy. It's impossible in 25 players all are in the same level, no. But it's sure that because we create a very good atmosphere on the changing room, on the training ground. I think that they believe in the way that we play and in the way that we work. I think it's sure that a lot of players after Christian will show the commitment with the club.